Good morning and welcome to Sunday. The Charity Commission has launched an inquiry into the Rigpa Fellowship, a Buddhist group operating throughout the UK. The investigation was announced this week with a regulator citing serious concerns about adult safeguarding. I asked the BBC's Harry Farley to tell me more about the Rigpa Fellowship.
The Rigpa Fellowship is the UK branch of the wider Rigpa movement, which is a global group offering courses and meditation in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition. Now, there have been allegations of abuse swirling around Rigpa since July 2017, when a small group of students wrote an open letter accusing the founder and former spiritual director, Sogyal Rinpoche, of physical, emotional and sexual abuse.
And what does the letter say?
Well, it goes into detail about the treatment the students say Sogyal Rinpoche, also known as Sogyal Laka, subjected them to. They describe being punched, kicked, having their hair and ears torn because of trivial incidents such as his food not being hot enough or the internet connection not being quick enough. And they also accuse him of sexual harassment and say Sogyal used his role as a teacher to gain access to young women, coerce and intimidate them into giving him sexual favours.
Now, these allegations are still allegations at this stage. We don't actually know if they're true.
Yes, that's right. Rigpa launched an independent investigation in response to the allegations in August 2017, and that was conducted by the law firm Lewis Silkin. And their report was published August this year, and it concluded that not all the allegations against Sogyal are upheld, but it does say that on the balance of probabilities, some students were subjected to serious physical, sexual and emotional abuse by him, and also that there were senior individuals within Rigpa who were aware of at least some of these issues and failed to address them.
And what has the response from Rigpa been?
Well, I approached the Rigpa Fellowship for an interview and they said they were unavailable, but in September, the global Rigpa body released a statement saying they acknowledged the seriousness of the allegations and apologised for the hurt caused, and they also promised to implement the report's recommendations, which included cutting all ties with Sogyal Rinpoche and appointing a new board, so anyone linked to him would not be involved in running the organisation anymore.
And what's the Charity Commission saying?
Well, the Charity Commission say they have been engaging with the Rigpa Fellowship in the UK since August 2017, so that's shortly after this letter accusing Sogyal of abuse was first published. And I asked Harvey Grenfell, the Commission's head of investigations and enforcement, what prompted the decision to launch the inquiry.
The Commission takes concerns about safeguarding in charities very seriously. Public rightly expect charities to demonstrate the highest standards of behaviour. The information that we've received during our engagement has heightened our regulatory concerns as to whether charity is providing a safe environment. As a result of that, we've taken the decision earlier this month to open a statutory inquiry, which is the most serious form of regulatory intervention that we can take in a charity.
What about Sogyal Rinpoche himself? Has he responded to the allegations?
Well, I've attempted to contact Sogyal both through Rigpa and directly, without success. But the lawyer conducting the report for Rigpa also tried to interview him. He wrote a letter in response saying he was sorry if he had said or done anything that had caused anyone offence or harm, but said he did not recognise the picture painted of him in the letter and would never knowingly set out to harm anyone.